Man, I got to meet new people, travel the world, and have fun playing basketball. So it's great.
You said it was the news. It was your decision to go back into the game as a team. Just kind of take us through that thought process.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough call because, I mean, like I said, it being my last game and not being able to be 100%, but it was just more of a decision where I felt like just the other group gave us a better chance and option to win. And I know the coaches, they love me and they're going to try to play me as much as possible. I really didn't think I was giving us anything today.
You said last game. Is that a decision that you've made in your mind, or is that just last game of the year?
I don't know. I don't want to say anything.
Yeah. Okay.
How would you approach any decision about the NIT? The tournament is not on the cards. You get NIT invite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm going to just do whatever Bubba and Coach Davis say.
Was it their decision, or would they leave that to the players?
I don't really know. It's a situation I haven't really been in, so I really don't know.
Was it a decision that you couldn't go in the last 10 minutes, or just you didn't think you could be effective enough?
Yeah, no, it was a decision I made. I didn't think I was really giving us anything, and I tried my best, but I wasn't my best.
I asked Caleb what he learned this season playing, and he said the name on the front doesn't mean anything. He's going to show up 100% and play. Do you agree? And what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think that was a huge part of a lot of the stuff this season, you know. But, yeah, I mean, I totally agree with Caleb.
How is this sitting right now? I mean, can you compare this year to last year? It's such a stark contrast. It's kind of hard to imagine. I mean, how do you kind of view that contrast?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, really the story of this year was just talking about last year. I feel like this kind of all we heard from y'all, stuff we look back on. I think it was just overdue, long hangover.
Yeah. Did it kind of poison the year in a way, or is it just kind of coincidence?
Both.
Yeah.
Did it feel like RJ was trying to will you guys to the win today with his play?
Yeah, I mean, I thought RJ got a lot of good looks, and I mean, he had a pretty good matchup today, and he played great and he tried his best, but I mean, I guess we just weren't good enough.
What are your range of emotions right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm emotional, but I don't know, it's something I'm going to reflect on the next few days.
Leaky said he was numb. That's the word that he used.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of how I'm feeling, too. I really don't know how to feel right now.
Did your ankle feel worse than in the Final Four?
Honestly, I don't even remember. I don't know how to really gauge that.
But you said you didn't think you could help the team. Is it just you just didn't have the mobility, you just couldn't make your cuts, or what?
Yeah, I mean, Doug and Jonas, they did a good job of just giving me a chance to play it, but I mean, thought I really just, like, as I went throughout the game, I really couldn't do anything. I couldn't post up, couldn't back my man down, couldn't really fight for rebounds. It was hard to screen and roll, really do anything. So I just thought, like, Puff would give us a better option. I told the coaches.
Was this a shoulder or neck? What happened there in the second half?
Oh, no, just ankle. But I mean,
because it looked like you went here, like you got hit here. And
yeah, I got elbowed in my neck, but that wasn't the reason why.
How hard was that for you to tell Coach Davis, like, hey, I need to sit this one out and to kind of give me where you are?
Yeah, no, it was a tough decision, but I mean, I just thought it was the right decision to put us in the best place to win, really. I mean, in the moment, I was just thinking, like, what can I do to help us win? And I thought that was just the best thing to do.
Was that during a timeout, or
Yeah.
during the 12 TV timeout?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Looking forward, what do you need to work on as a player in the offseason?
Really, I mean, just everything. Getting healthy, that's the main thing. Just been dealing with a lot of ankle injuries, I feel like, all throughout the year, specifically in, like, some of the biggest moments, and I think that's just the main thing, just trying to get fully healthy.
Obviously, last year with how it ended, a lot of memories, good memories from that year. When you look back on this year, I mean, what are you going to remember from this season?
I don't really know. I mean, we had some good moments, but I don't know. I can't particularly say what I remember right now.
Leaky said he's numb, and it's not just the abrupt ending, and could be the end of your season, but just the whole season in general. Just kind of has him numb. How about you? Is there a numbness? Is there a level of frustration, or is there a level of kind of acceptance that this is just kind of the way things have gone all year long and it sort of ended the way it had been all year?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little bit of numbness and just acceptance too. Like, it is what it is. I'm not the type of person to really try to harp on the past. It's just like, what's next now, really, for me?
What is next for you? You have a timetable on when you want to make that decision? Because you got to weigh the opportunities you have here as opposed to the next level as far as development and some of the.
Yeah, I mean, something I'll probably talk to my mom next week and figure out. Not that I'm going to string along, though, for sure.
Armando, how do you feel this team carried the weight of the expectations in the preseason ranking, looking back on the season now?
Yeah, I mean, really, I guess we just weren't that good. It was more expectations from y'all than us. I mean, yeah, I guess we just really weren't that good.
Kind of have to ask this question, but I don't know if you've been asked before. But any interest in playing in the UNC? The other guys don't really have an answer. They haven't really thought about it.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I mean, it's something I don't know. I'm gonna do whatever Bubba and Coach Davis say.
You're kind of banged up, so.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever they do. They say play and I play.
Armando, if you could pinpoint, I guess, one difference between this year's team and last year's team, what would that difference be?
5 minutes.
I don't know.
Can you pinpoint specifically the part in the second half that it became no more? Coach David said that you called to come out of the game and said you couldn't go anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 13 minutes left, and I was trying to affect the game in certain ways, trying to figure out ways, but there's really nothing I could do. I didn't really feel like I could rebound, box out, try to score in the paint. Really wasn't nothing I could really do.
Have you ever had that feeling, like the one you had in the final 5 to 10 minutes, where you can't really contribute, and obviously the season's on the line?
Yeah, no, definitely. That has never happened in my experience. And like you said, for it to be like in the last game and everything like that, it was a tough thing to do, but I was just trying to win.
Right there as the final buzzer sounded, with Leaky, hands on his knees, you were the one to kind of go over there and embrace him and just kind of talk him up. You've talked about, the relationship you guys have had built over the years. I guess this potentially being his last game playing at UNC, how much has he meant to you and just the program as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, he's been great. He's had a good attitude to it all, and I mean, he's gotten better and better every year, and just happy to see what's next in his journey.
And for you personally, how much has he helped you grow up over the years?
I mean, he's helped me grow a lot. I mean, just the way he comes in and work every day, it's infectious, and it kind of just comes on to all of us.